Hi, my name is Jim Gray, and I am the game director of Escape from Hadrian's Wall. And this is going to be a little series of videos so that if people are stuck anywhere in the game, you should be able to check out the video and find out how to get past where you're stuck. All right, so here we go. All right, so when you first start the game, you're in this little room and you can't really move around or anything. Uh, we just ask you a few questions. I'm playing seated. I'm actually sitting in a chair, so I choose seated. All right, move mode. The default is teleport and snap. Um, I prefer smooth move and smooth turning, and then you can also choose your language. By the way, I should mention I'm using a Quest 3, and on the Quest 3, there's a trigger button, which is this button here, trigger button, and then there's the grab button or the grip button, which is this one down here. And for clicking in in the GUI, you pretty much have to click with this with the trigger button. And other things, when you're grabbing things in game, you'll be using the grab button. So at this point, I click accept. Once you've got your options chosen, you click accept. All right. Then we come into this area. And so right away, you can see I can move around. Again, I'm using smooth move, and the left stick here is how I move around, move forward, backward, right, and left. And then I use the right stick to turn. I'm doing smooth turn. It's similar if you're doing snap turn and teleport move. All right. When you're here, you can also point and click on these settings, and there's some choices. I like subtitles. That's by default. You can adjust your audio levels, and again, movement, whether you like seated or not, that kind of stuff. Oh, you can micro adjust your height if you want a little bit shorter or whatever, or yeah, a little bit shorter, a little bit taller, however you want to do it. One thing I should also mention is on the left, there's this flat kind of button. It's like a menu button. You click that, and you get this in-game. You can, whenever you're playing the game, you'll get this, and it allows you to change your language. Same settings for the most part that are on the wall back there. But anyway, so that's that. So go ahead and click New Game, and we are into the game. All right, after the introductory scene, this wall's destroyed, and so we can now walk out here. And there's this little device that popped out of Marius's pocket as he was running away. This is the first chance for us to use the grip button. As I was shown before, on the Oculus, it's this this button here, right, as a grip instead of the not the trigger but the grip. All right, so you just come up to this and grab it.
That's the Oculus Magicae, one of Catherine's magical tools. Hold it up to your eyes to magically tune your vision to Catherine's arcane realm. That's the magic. Your vision is now attuned to Catherine's magical writings.
All right, so we can now see stuff. All right, and this is the first actual puzzle. And basically the way this works is up here is kind of the clue, and here's a bunch of bricks on the wall that you can poke. You just stick your your hand right in there and poke them. And you might notice, first of all, that, oh, you push 3 of them in, and then it resets. So, you can see we got that half moon, and then the sun symbol, and then moon and sun symbol on top. So it's like you take this one on the left and the one in the middle, and you stack them. And so that's the pattern. And we want to do 3 of them. So you see the 3 question marks. So there you go. Star on top of this plus. That's that one. And then this circle plus on top of the triangle is over here. And then infinity on top of the upside down cross is here. Bam. Okay. Cool. Moving on. We come up through here. And you can see this golem, nothing to do here, but there's this cabinet. Yeah, some people don't see the cabinet. And you can grab the stuff out of here. This one is empty. But as soon as you let go, pops into your inventory. Bam. And X to toggle. That's X on the left controller. Is X. Okay, we toggle that. Piece of cake. Pick up these cards. I'm gonna pick up this thing first. We don't know what that is yet, but it's neat. Little serpent. Cool. New item added to inventory. And now we have the cards.
These are Kathrine's spells. Use them to dispel the elemental golem that blocks your path.
Alright. So I always put the cards to the right. Bam. And we got a little tutorial. This should be super easy. Grip the construct card. Bam. Grab it. And now here's the part that some people also get confused about. Anyway, point to the water sigil on the floor and press the trigger. So there's the water sigil. Point with my right hand. Pull the trigger. Again, it's this one here. And, okay. Pull the trigger. Bam. And now we can play the attack card. So grab it. Release. Pull the trigger. Bam. Too detailed on moving forward. And we got this red thing.
Well done. You're on your way.
Okay, one thing you can do is tells you A to toggle your card pack. So A on the right controller. Bam. Toggle. Okay, there we go. So, zoom, zoom, zoom. Hello, water golem. All right. Now this one, the way I think of it, I mean, you can see the kind of hints here on like the where's the wind blowing. So let's just do this one on the upper right. So this one on the right, if you see what happens, the wind blows over from the left. Oh, and hints available. Yeah, there's hints. Oh, thank you. If you do this 3 times, you notice there's 3 different things. The way I do it is solve the upper left corner first, and then solve the lower right corner. And as you can see, the only one that affects the lower right corner is this one. So solve the lower right corner next. And then, so the upper left is solved by this one, lower right is solved by that one. And we got 2 others to do stuff. That looks good. And then here, shabam, solved. guy all comes out in dramatic fashion. And I like solving the puzzle from here. You can solve it from anywhere. But pull out your cards. Remember,
When
toggle
constructing a golem
cards on
an element or sigil,
A
the
button.
golem's strength can be enhanced or diminished. With the teleport spell, a golem can be displaced to another sigil, enhancing or diminishing its strength.
Some hints there. So I can use the teleport spell to teleport the enemy. She's got strength 3. She's on a water sigil. I move her over to the fire sigil. Now she's got strength 1. Guardian strength 1. Cool. Now if I can construct my earth guy, I can actually construct him either place. I'll put him on the earth sigil. Maximum strength. He's got 3. Against her 1. And attack. And we get this stick-like item.
Nicely done.
Early playtesters thought there was a bug here because the door didn't open. Anyway, I press A to close that, and I can toggle my inventory. Oh, not that. Sorry, with the X button is my inventory. Grab the wand that we just received and it says press B. Okay. I could, yeah, rotate the barrel. Neat. And that thing looks familiar. Grab this thing. Oh, look at that. Bam. Press trigger to activate. Bam. And then sometimes people don't quite see that there's... You don't have to light them all, but you can. And there we go. That reminds me, I'm playing on Steam. And so I think on Quest, these are not fire, but they're like glow globes. The fire is a little more expensive, and so for Quest we had to make them glow globes. Alright, you arrive here. And we got a thing there, we got this beautiful Grimoire bug book. And we got some fluid here. So I could fill up the fluid. And I got the fluid. And there's the birdie. And I got this thing. I always grab it with my left hand and play with the right hand because I'm right-handed. Alright, cool beans. I got that. Now this thing, there's a big hint. She sticks out her tongue. This is a huma bird, by the way. Huma bird's famous in Persian culture. And we got magic writing up here. And we play the symbols. These are planetary symbols. So you can see that symbol matches here. Moon, Sun, Mercury, and I always mix these up, but I think that's Saturn. Saturn, Jupiter. Saturn and Jupiter I mix up. Bam, done. Checkpoint complete. Alright, peek through here. Ooh, we got another card puzzle. Alright, open this up.
You'll need to find a way to deal with 2 enemy golems here. Their strength is combined, and they attack as a unit.
Alright, we need to deal with 2 golems. Strength is 3. Here's the call for backup card, which, if you read carefully. Highlight a floor sigil occupied by one of your golems of a mismatched element. That's crucial. Because I've got an air golem, but if I put the air golem on the air sigil, that won't be a mismatched sigil. So I can't put the air golem there and use call for backup. Instead, I'm gonna teleport. The only place I can call for backup is from here. So teleport that guy away. Construct there. That's 2v2. And call for backup on her. There we go. And it's now 4-2. I can attack. Shabam. I got a blue. Alright. I got the blue gem. Yoink. And I can shoot water bolts. Yeah. On Steam, these are fire and you can have fun by dousing those or lighting them back again. Bam. Alright. Okay. We open the cupboard, we get this little mappy thing, which, yeah, drop it, adds to inventory. And we go up the stairs, and we're in the map room. We call this the war map. And quick version, douse all the candles. What do I do? Douse everything. Okay, all doused. And then we can see, oops, sorry, put that in this hand. Little red dots where we want to light. We can see it matches up. It's Ireland, this is England. There's Hadrian's Wall, as we all know. You can see like those two. Like these two. You can light two at a time. This one. These two. And that one. Bam. Puzzle solved. Alright. And now we can solve it from down here, but I like these little vantage points. Alright. This puzzle should be straightforward. Here's a case where I got fire. I have fire guys. I want to put a fire guy on the middle fire sigil. So I move him. He's earth. He's already got 2 strength. If I put him over there, he's gonna have 1 strength, and we'll lower the enemies down to 4 now. And then I can put a fire guy here. I've got 3 to 4. And I can use my new card, the distract card. If I put a fire guy here, he's only got 1. So it's 4 to 4 versus 4, but if I use a weak guy to distract a strong guy, then now I'm in the lead, 3 to 1. Attack. And this is the first time I have to attack twice, I think. But yeah, we're still ahead, 4 to 3. Second time. Bam. More loot. It's a piece of paper. And some... Alright. Checkpoint complete. We roll up here. Okay, and we're in so-called Roman god puzzle. Again, I like a little vantage point. You can't really see very much over here. Some people spend some time looking, but there's not really much to see over there. Sorry, I was adjusting my cord. Now, I got that sheet of paper. Pull it out, and you can kind of see that, okay, there. I can now see Jupiter and Saturn. Oh, wait. Saturn and Jupiter, I mean. I think, as I say, I mix them up. Yeah, Saturn and Jupiter, I believe, yes. And then we've got Mars, etc. Sun, Venus, Mercury, Moon. Classical planets. All right, so, and by the way, this card floats in the air nicely, conveniently. We can pull out our musical instrument, figure this stuff out. So if we play the notes from left to right, the Saturn guy is there, and then Jupiter, and then that is Venus with the arrow. Yep, Venus. And then Mars with the spear. And then where are we? Mercury with the, I forgot what that's called, that he holds. That's this one, Mercury. And then we've got Sun with the scepter thing that he's holding. And then we got Luna, Moon, with the bow. Right? Yeah, the bow, Moon. Too bad. All right. And we go through here. All right, now this is, we were up there at the Roman God puzzle looking down. So we looked out through those windows, but here we are. This is the first pretty challenging puzzle. Get my cards out. It's partly challenging because most people are tempted. They're tempted to use teleport right away. And that's the mistake. Don't use teleport. You could like try to move, for example, this fire guy. He's strong. He's a fire golem on a fire sigil. You move him to Earth or something. No, don't do that. Ignore the teleport card for the first round, and you can put put her either place. I usually put her here. Now she's only got one strength, but she can distract. So it's currently 6-1, losing. But if she distracts him, that's 0-3. Like he's strong, but he's distracted. Now, we put this one over here, 2 strength, and call for backup on her. Bam, we got 4-3. And we can now attack first round. And we get rid of 2 of the enemy golems. And we now end up 3-3, but we have a lot of choices. For example, we can teleport this fire golem to the water. And now it's 3-1. And attack. And alright. Get some more stuff. Get another piece of paper. And bam. Alright. We're going to end the first video here. That's the 5th card puzzle on the way to meeting Katrine. as I go through there, I'll meet up with Katrine in the next video. All right. Thanks. See you later.